What are
Thank
you
you for
doing?
tuning in to us just giggling into the microphones. Sorry, Troy and I are both exhausted this
Ah.
week because we've had
Yeah,
MCM Comic-Con London and it was amazing, but always, always, in the best way, tiring, isn't it?
I feel more tired after this than I did Dragon Con. Genuinely. It's weird.
Whoa, that's
I know.
crazy.
I think that's because it was like more relaxed and like I got up when I wanted to and stuff like that. And it was like, yeah,
Could be
I
that, you
feel more
know.
tired.
Yeah,
Mm,
MCM is great, but because it's only 3 days, like you got to make the most of it. You got to smash it all out, like, and because we're always doing something different as far as cosplay each of those days, it means that yeah, you got to take pics on each of those days. And if you haven't seen the con yet, you know, you got to experience all of that. And there's so much to experience. There's so much to do and see and buy and listen to, and
there
it's
is.
yeah. And it
There
sounds like
is.
I'm whinging. I'm not. It's great. It's great, but we're tired.
Yes, we are. Um, but before we get into MCM, pop culture news, pop-up news. What have we got?
What have we got?
I'm trying to think. We'll start with a bad one that I'm not too sure.
Okay.
Warner Brothers is up for sale. I don't know if you've seen this.
I have not seen this. Oh my God.
So Warner Brothers is up for sale. Now, there's a couple of problems with this. Obviously, I don't want anything to change. We've just restarted with a brand new DC thing.
Hmm.
We have more other things other than DC coming, but that would mean obviously the whole of Warner Brothers is for sale. So it'd be like you get in DC, you're getting Harry Potter,
Hmm.
you're getting like Lord of the Rings and all this stuff. There's so much that Warner Brothers owns. The bit that's
That's true.
bothering me is, first of all, it sounds like this is no longer a thing, but Netflix were interested at one point.
Right.
Now, the problem with Netflix is, if everyone knows, they only do a certain amount of um, cinema dates because they do that so that they can get accepted for the Academy Awards and stuff like that. But they only do the limited amount of cinemas and screenings. Like they only do so many days and limited cinemas. But it doesn't sound like that's the way they're going. The way it sounds like it's going at the minute, which could be worse, is Paramount.
Hmm.
Now, the reason that I
Oof.
say that is worse is because Paramount, the owners that are trying to buy it, are heavily connected to Donald Trump.
Oh God.
And we
Oh
all know what's happened
no.
there with Superman already, with Trump and supporters and stuff like that. They didn't like it because it was woke and stuff like that. And Trump used the picture and everything. James Gunn is obviously not a big supporter of all this, so it's not looking great at the minute that side. I'm holding out hope that nothing really changes. It might not change. We don't know. There's nothing been said. It's just a potential, and I don't like
Hmm.
it.
I don't like that either. I'm having a quick root around on some articles related to the subject, and yes, this tech and media investor, this billionaire, obviously it's a billionaire. It's always an evil billionaire. David Ellison, who acquired Paramount earlier this year, has also declared his desire to buy Warner Brothers Discovery. Apparently, he made the WB board a reported $20 a share offer, which was rejected. So whether or not he'll come back with a bigger, better offer, and then that's going to be accepted is something else. But that would be bad. That would be so like this is something that I think is just going to harm everyone in the long run because all of like so
Yeah.
many of the stuff we already consume that isn't necessarily media, although some media as we're discovering, but like all the
Hmm.
stuff that you see in grocery stores and all the stuff you buy from pharmacies or like whatever aisles of wherever you do your shopping is always already owned by like three companies overall. It's just bad
Hmm.
for us as a consumer because it means we have less choices, less real choices, fewer actual options.
Yeah.
If someone does something unethical, that's like half of your cereal aisle gone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's bad.
No,
That would be so bad. That's awful news.
but for me, the best option would be that Warner Brothers just stay as their own.
Yes.
This is going to sound mad. This is going to sound mental.
Hmm.
But genuinely thinking if there was any companies that I would want to buy it, it would genuinely be. Disney. I'm sorry to say.
Really?
Like, if there was
Wow.
any companies looking out there, I'm like, right, okay, who would leave them or leave them to do what they want to do, or Universal, potentially Universal.
Universal. Okay, maybe
Universal
Universal.
would be an all, but I don't know if Universal are big enough. But genuinely, like, I know Marvel's had a slump, but at least they've been like they're a separate studio. They're not under the Disney banner. They are Marvel Studios, so they might leave it as DC Studios.
Hmm.
And I know it sounds mad because that would be another massive thing. They own everything.
They own everything.
But but just looking at the alternatives, I'm like, I'd
At
rather actually
least,
get good content and at least they'd like, yeah, like I don't
yeah.
know if Disney do anything like that sort of thing, so I'd just rather that than anything if there was any
Yeah. I mean,
option. But
it's an interesting shout. I mean, the I would be inclined to somewhat agree, if only for the fact that like yes, they still make content and films and TV that's still like very progressive and has like a number of messages, but like earlier this year with the Jimmy Kimmel thing, when Trump got really pissed off that Jimmy Kimmel like made
mm,
some comment, not even about him, about Charlie Kirk, that then like ABC, who is owned by Disney, or Disney
oh
forced
yeah,
ABC, who they own, to take Kimmel off the air and remove him as the
mm,
broadcaster, which obviously they lost so much money on, like $4 billion of like of share price or something stupid, like, and
mm.
then they put Jimmy Kimmel back on the air. But still, it's like even they will bow to the Trump, which I don't know. I don't know. I'm hoping, yes, I'm
I mean,
hoping
as much
WB
as it sounds
is.
awful to say, it's hard not to. I know it sounds awful to say. Do you get what I mean? Like, but it just seems the way that that is that it's incredibly hard. He's the president. It's hard not to. Yeah, it's scaremongering if you get what I mean. Like it's
Oh
like
yeah,
that's the thing I'm trying to think of. It's like, oh dear, this could be really bad if we don't agree to this sort of things. Like I'll do
yeah.
this to you if you don't do this or something.
Well, absolutely. But like, well, one, this has gotten way out of hand anyway, because the president should never have that sort of power to silence the media, because that's when you become a dictator.
Mm,
But then, well, I mean, you
mm,
know that. But like at the same time, it's like someone needs to stand up to him. Like, yes, I
mm,
get the fear, but like someone needs to set a precedent of like, no. You do not have this power. You are no king. You are no tyrant. Well, he is a tyrant, and he's trying to be a king, but you are a president. You are an elected official. You serve the people, of which the media is. So,
mm.
yeah.
Does it
Oh
feel
man.
a bit? Does it feel at the minute? At the minute, I'm literally looking at a Daredevil poster. He's Kingpin Donald Trump.
Oh my God. He is Donald Trump, but Kingpin's this is weird for me to say. Kingpin's better. I would almost prefer Kingpin. Because like at least Kingpin, like outwardly, is like he looks like he's trying his best, and you can actually buy why people are believing him. But right now, it makes no sense that people are like still behind Donald Trump, to
No.
me anyway. Well, he's outwardly evil. He's like saying the most despicable, evil things and getting away with it. It's crazy. Ugh.
So anyway, move on to more positive things, shall we? Anyway, hopefully nothing really drastic comes from that. But literally, it's a waiting game. We will just have to wait and see.
Yes.
Um, still on movies. It turns out that we had another Star Wars movie cancelled, which was Star Wars: The Hunt for Ben Solo. I don't know if you've heard about this.
No.
This was literally set after the what's the name of the second one? There's The Force Awakens, and then there's The
Oh,
Last
Last
Jedi.
Jedi. Hmm.
It was a whole thing with Adam Driver. Um, the script was done, the production was nearly done, everyone was signed on, and then it got cancelled. This
Wow.
is mad. Like it literally was like ready day to go. Like they literally had to click a finger and that was it. Let's go.
What?
Um, and
Why?
it just got white. I don't know. I'm on IGN at the minute. Just looking at it. Um, had never turned down a complete. Kathleen Kennedy says she's never turned down a complete script, but it sounds like from another source that I saw, it was literally that Bob. is it Bob Paycheck or Bob Iger? I can never mix up which one to watch. At the
Bob
time,
Iger.
I'm not sure, but yeah, he's the head now. I'm not sure if it was Bob Paycheck at the time
Oh,
because he
sorry.
obviously
Yes.
left. Literally, as they were about to go into production, just went, no, no.
Weird.
So, yeah, another weird one that was just like, off you go, you're gone.
That's very strange. Although I did speak to someone recently who is an actor who I think said they were working on a Star Wars y thing. So whether it's been replaced by something
Mm.
else, I don't know. But that's interesting that it
Well,
was just
we have
cancelled
got
outright.
we've got Star Wars Starfighter coming, which is
Oh,
the Ryan Gosling
it's that.
film.
It was that. Yes, it was
Yeah,
absolutely
which
that.
is it's interesting. I am a little bit fatigued with Star Wars.
Mm, mm,
Like I don't seem to be with I don't seem to be fatigued with Marvel. I know there's been stuff like I think it's because like even though it's a formula, every hero has their own thing that's slightly different.
yeah.
Star Wars is Star Wars. It's the same galaxy. There's only so much like in there, if you get what I mean. Like I feel as though Star Wars used to be an event.
Mm,
Oh my God, a new Star Wars is coming. Like it's years since we had a Star Wars. And now it doesn't feel like that. It just feels like, oh, we've got another one coming. Oh, we've got another one coming.
yeah.
Oh, there's another Star Wars coming. Like, I'm sort of excited for Mandalorian and Grogu, but it feels like Mandalorian season 4 just put into a movie.
It
Like,
genuinely could be. I mean, Moana 2 is
like
just episodes of this like Moana TV show that they turned into a movie. So,
yeah,
you know,
literally, like, yeah. And it feels like it. Although I enjoyed it, it did feel like it.
yeah. Yeah. I
But
mean,
yeah, I just, Star Wars to me at the minute is just lumbering along. I'm fed up of prequel after prequel after prequel after prequel because I know I've said loads of times about prequels. They just don't interest me as much because I know what the outcome's gonna be.
mhm, mhm.
Like I would rather like now you either go thousands of years in the past and show me the rise of the Jedi
Yep.
or the Old Republic,
Yep.
or you take it hundreds or thousands of years in the future.
That
Like,
would be
just
interesting.
leave this whole Skywalker era alone.
Yes.
Just
Yes.
I'm done with Skywalker. Skywalker story should be done. That's it. Done. Forget about
Maybe
it.
that's
And
it.
just
Maybe that's
give
it.
me
Like, yeah.
brand new characters to care about, either past or future. I don't want any more in the middle. I want brand new stuff.
This is a really good point. I mean, all of it really has been Skywalker era, Skywalker timeline-y adjacent, you know, Knights of the Old Republic and the Old Republic video games are maybe the closest, the oldest that we get in terms of
Mm,
Star Wars lore. What if there was like, oh, I don't know how far this could go, but like the very, we had the film The Last Jedi. What about the first Jedi? Who was the very
mm,
first person in the entire galaxy to be like, why can I move things with my mind? Let me invent this
yeah,
laser sword, you know?
yeah. We do know in Legends who it was. I don't know the name. I'm not going to claim that I know the name of history of
Mm,
that, but I know that we
mm,
do know, and we they used to have proto sabers before lightsabers.
yes,
So we do bits and stuff like that, but obviously that's Legends lore.
yes.
They announced ages ago that the next film they were doing, like continuing into the future, was about Rey setting up the next Jedi Order. And I'm just not interested in, I gotta be honest, in Rey. There was just
Mm,
no pull in Rey as a great character to me. Like, for me, one of the if we're talking about the female characters in Star Wars, the best female character in Star Wars written in a long time was Ahsoka Tano. Like I thought Ahsoka was fantastic as a character in general, and I'm just not interested in where Rey is going right now. It just feels as though it's like, oh, are we just lumbering along a bit again? So I'm just not, I'm just not sure on Rey at all.
it's fair. Totally agree with all of that, to be honest.
So yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
not.
this is an entire Galaxy. They make very clear it's a galaxy, and yet we've focused on this one damn family so long. Um,
Mhm.
uh, anyway, well, that's some interesting bit of Star Wars news,
Yeah.
certainly.
Um,
Um,
and let me have a quick look. What else I put? Gaming. This is a totally different thing in general. Xbox no longer has any exclusives. That is it. Halo is now on PS5. We have Halo Campaign Evolved, which it's not just a rehash remaster of the original. They've gone back and re-recorded the lines. They've gone back and done all the mocap. They've added new guns, new gameplay in there, and they've also added three prequel missions set before the events with I can't remember his name. It's Sergeant some I can't remember. It's the flamboyant sergeant that's in all the games and stuff like that. But
mm,
with him and Master Chief's how they got to know each other or something like that. So
yeah,
it's not just a rehash. There is no multiplayer. That's one thing. It's literally the first campaign. But yeah,
fair.
no more
I mean,
exclusives. And we said this
which
the other day. We don't agree with exclusives.
no, not at all.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is excellent. And again, like this is what I mean. This is why it's really good for like all of these companies to share the load, as it were, because like it just means more options, more choice for a consumer. They're not locked into, oh, I really want to play that game. Oh, I have to buy this console if I really want to play that game. You know, like it basically so in the EU and probably in America, actually certainly in America as well, there's a certain thing with like competition law. Um, and it's a thing called tying, and it's actually legal to tie products together to be like, as a salesperson, to be like, okay, well, on a corporate level, to be like, you can buy X of this product, but you have to buy this product with it, or we're not going to sell it to you at all. Like, this isn't that because obviously you have the choice or not to buy an Xbox, you don't have to buy Halo, but like those console wars were like that for me. Like, oh, I really wanted to play Final Fantasy or Halo or Gears of War or whatever. They always used to be console locked. Now like may the best hardware win, and it's always going to be PC, but may the best hardware win and let everyone enjoy whatever they want to enjoy, however they want to enjoy it. I think it's great.
Mm. Yeah, totally agree. Like, I wish that Spider-Man, Wolverine, Last of Us, everything
Mm,
was just on everything.
mhm,
Because I know for Wolverine, I've got a friend who lent me his PS5 last time, but
mm.
I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna play it.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I want to play it. I mean, genuinely, next time I change console, it'll not be for probably a while, but I will. If PlayStation are still with exclusives, I'll just get a PlayStation because then I can play the Xbox stuff, which I want to play, like Gears and stuff like that. But then I can
Mm,
play the PlayStation if I want to play. So
yeah. Which is,
I,
yeah.
I do prefer Xbox in general. I've always have. I'm a Xbox interface. The actual controller, I think, is so much more comfy and better.
It is comfy, yeah.
Um, I can't afford a PC. The PCs are amazing, but they are just out of my price range, and I can't
Hmm.
justify it for the amount I play.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, so yeah, I think I will end up moving to PlayStation just for the sake that they don't seem to be letting exclusives go.
Yeah, I mean, it could be that in the future anyway, because I'm not sure if Microsoft are intending to make more Xboxes, you know.
They
Um,
already said they are.
oh, there you
They
go.
said that
Okay.
the next Xbox will be a premium console, like only premium.
Oh.
And I don't understand it because a premium
Hmm.
console is a PC.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It
So
absolutely is. So, yeah,
unless the
huh.
next Xbox is unless the next Xbox weirdly is a PC, like
Yeah,
Xbox come out with a PC, like
I
everything
mean,
built in there that you need without having to try and build your own. It's just a PC.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, the
mm,
that's kind of
mm,
where Xbox started. That was the concept of an Xbox, because on PC,
mm,
Microsoft runs like a bit of gaming software called DirectX for its games. We're on like DirectX version 12 now, DirectX 12. But that was the point of Xbox. It was a machine that could run DirectX, and it was a DirectX
Mm,
box, and they shortened the name to Xbox. Um,
mm,
so they've already if they're doing that, they're going to return to their roots a bit, or kind of like the core of what makes an Xbox.
mm,
I don't think it's a bad thing as long as it's like well priced, because you're right. Like it has to be like affordable enough to be worth it, but powerful enough that people go, well, this is a better alternative. I'll just get this rather than a PC. So,
yeah.
yeah, we
I
shall
mean,
see.
I I paid a bit for the Series X, and it wasn't literally because it's like 4K and all that, because I don't actually use it. The reason being is I wanted a disk drive.
All
That was the
right.
only reason I wanted a disc drive still, because I had all my old Xbox games and everything. I still wanted to potentially play, and they're all discs. Yet
Yeah,
the next version down, the S, no disc drive. So it was
that's
like,
interesting.
okay,
Yeah.
well, all my old ones are gone. So I'm just going to pay the extra and have a disc drive, which was annoying. I didn't want to do it, but I'll just do it to PlayStation.
I wonder if that'll happen
Like,
with future consoles, like if they won't even have the option anymore for disk drive.
I
You know,
know.
PCs don't have
But
disk drives anymore. They haven't for a while, so
like
yeah.
I still prefer physical media. I love buying
Mm.
physical media. Literally, I've literally received that today. My steelbook of
Oh
Superman. I
yeah,
got this in the
nice.
post today. So I always buy physical media and save them. Um, yeah, because
It's be
like Disney Plus and all these, we pay for them, but we don't know when they're going to get removed. Like,
exactly.
um, a good example is they made the Willow TV series,
Yeah.
and you cannot watch it anywhere. It literally does not exist anywhere. Like
Yep.
unless you pirate it, it's on Disney Plus. They didn't make physical copies. It is just wiped,
Yep.
gone.
It's gone,
And
gone.
what's to
That's
say
it.
they got that with everything? So it's like,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah.
You own
So
nothing with a streaming service. You own the license to
literally,
watch it, and they can just remove that license at any time. That's it. So, I get it. I do
literally.
get it.
So
Ugh. Well, this has
yeah,
been a very cheery episode so far of
yeah. Well, I will
exciting news.
finish on one thing. It's
Okay.
not news. It's something I've literally finished watching before we did this today. I've literally watched the first episode of It. Welcome to Dairy,
Is that out
and
already? Oh my God.
yeah, it came out yesterday, the first episode, and all I can say is it is fantastic.
Oh ho
And
ho.
it is by far, I'd say, a lot more scary than the movies.
Oh
Miles more.
damn. I need to watch
And
this.
um I feel as though it does not follow the formula of what you're expecting at all. Like even in the first episode at the end, I was shocked.
Okay.
It is
Ha
more
wow.
gruesome, it is more scary, it is vile. Um, like it is genuinely scary. Like this thing is horrible. Like we were cringing watching this. Um,
Okay. How
it
are
has made me
you?
really excited.
How did you watch it? Where are you watching it
It's
on?
on Sky. It's on Sky,
Ah,
so you can
okay.
get it on Sky. Um, yeah, so it's on there. But yeah,
Wow.
fantastic. Loved it. Really loved it.
Wow.
Like
Uh,
I am desperate to watch episode two. I am literally like, I haven't been this in a while. I need to know what the next bit is because the ending shocked me, and I'm like, I want to know now.
uh,
And again,
d
this is a prequel, and I'm
yes.
like excited for this thing, and I'm like, what? Yeah,
Now that's
wasn't
telling. It's a
expecting it,
prequel, and
but
you
it's
actually like it. Wow.
and it's really grabbed me. Yeah, so I am
Okay.
excited to watch this season two. Highly recommend.
Nice.
Um,
Is M watching it with you?
yeah, and watched it with me. Yeah, yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, and
Well,
it's awful. Awful
awful.
in a good way.
Awful in a good way. Okay. Yeah, I do want to watch this. Yeah, looks really good. That is some
Mm,
cool, good news. I only have a couple bits of pop culture news myself, and that is in the video game
cool.
world. Marvel Rivals is Marvel Zombies inspired mode. A PvE mode has released, and apparently it's banging. Apparently it's really good. I haven't had a chance to play it, obviously,
Mm,
because of con and because of
mm,
my trips abroad. But yeah, it's supposed to be so good. Loads of reviews. User reviews are saying, I started playing it with my mates. 4 hours went by like a flash, just
wow.
in that mode. It was so fun, they said. Um, which is great news. Marvel Rivals obviously still free to play, so that mode is also free to play. Yeah, I don't know how long it'll last. Hopefully a little while, because obviously we have Halloween next week. It's very exciting. Um, a game I was looking forward to for a very, very, very long time, released last Tuesday, and it is just in time for Halloween as well. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Bloodlines
I have
1.
never heard of
Yeah,
this.
you've never heard of this. Okay. Bloodlines
So
1.
I
Yeah.
saw. So I say that I saw someone reviewing it, and that is the first I'd ever heard of this thing. So I have
Ah,
no idea what this is.
okay. So, Vampire the Masquerade, firstly, is like a tabletop RPG, like D&D, but like
I know
vampires
that.
in
Yeah,
modern,
yeah.
you know. They made several video games of it, one of which was Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, which came out in 2004. And at the time, it was kind of janky. The combat was a bit shit, but it was like one of the first of its kind RPGs. You could make your character, you could go around and like make your choices, and like you could tackle like the quests in any way you wanted. If you wanted to sneak by stuff, if you wanted to like kill stuff, if you wanted to like talk your way out of it. That seems like
Mm,
pretty standard stuff nowadays, but this was like 2004. That was like one of the first of its kind, really. And people love
mm.
it, for that reason, like janky or not. This game, 21 years later, it was first announced in 2019, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, finally a sequel." Um,
Yeah.
Production went really shit. The original developers got canned completely. They brought in a new set of
Oh,
developers who tried to recover some of the assets and recover some of the gameplay mechanics. They changed it completely. The company that took it over, called the Chinese Room, have never made a game like this before. Like they make really good atmospheric horror games, but they've never made like an action RPG. And so they were doing what they can. And now that the game's out, I've played a bit of it. The reviews are very mixed, and it is a shame because it's not going to be legendary like the first one was. It is very much more action than RPG. I don't mind that so much, but what I do mind is that it runs like shit. It like the
oh.
frame rate's all over the place. Like the traversal's great. You like climb up buildings like nobody's business. It's so fast. You
Mm,
can like sprint and glide and you feel like a really powerful vampire, and then the game starts stuttering. And then you're like, "Oh, I'm playing a game."
right.
So that's the shit part. So that's a disappointment. Hopefully they'll patch that in the future, but at the moment I can't recommend it at the price. Unfortunately, it was going to be my game of the year, or like a contender, a strong contender, but alas not. And
There's
lastly,
actually
yeah,
there's actually a vampire game I'm really looking forward to. It's meant to release next year. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's from ex CD Projekt Red developers,
I think I know what this is.
called The Blood of the Dawnwalker.
Yes, that looks so good. Blood of the Dawnwalker.
That looks really good. Like that, the
Yes.
gameplay changes from day to night
Yeah,
completely,
that's
and it looks
wild to me.
sick.
It looks so sick. So
And
that's maybe the
they've said,
vampire game I'm actually waiting for. But yeah.
yeah, and they've said like it's one of those where you are dropped in it, and if you want to go after the final boss straight away, you can go after the boss straight away,
Whoa.
but you
Okay,
will
now that
obviously
is
get
choice.
murked.
Yes. Wow. That is choice.
Hmm.
Okay, that's impressive. Yeah, all the gameplay looks really good. Like the premise is good. It's like a vampire story set in like, I don't know, 1700s or something, which we don't
Mm,
really see either. So that's very cool. Yes, maybe that's the vampire game we all need. I'm
mm,
excited to play that when that comes out. Um, but yeah, last bit of video game news is that there is an episodic video game brought to you by people who made The Wolf Among Us and the Telltale game series of The Walking Dead, where choices matter. It's like watching a film, but you do have to have some quick time events and like the dialogue. As you pick dialogue, it like changes the story, but it's done
mm,
so well. It's a superhero genre game called
mm.
Dispatch. I don't know if you've heard of this.
I've
Um,
seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
it's brilliant. You
Okay.
play as Robert Robertson, yes, that's his real name, um, who is the superhero Mecha Man, who has inherited this like super powerful, huge, it's like a Hulkbuster-sized armor, that he pilots. His dad piloted it before him, his grandfather piloted him before his dad, and now he has it. Um, well, spoiler-free, stuff happens. He can't be Mecha Man. And so the superhero agency hires him and is like, hey, do you want to be a dispatcher? So you then work as a superhero dispatcher with your team of like misfit heroes, solving things around the city, but also like uncovering story bits about them. Um, the choices are excellent. The animation's amazing. It's very like Invincible style, and it's very
Yeah, I've
adult as
seen the
well.
style.
So yeah.
I've seen the style. The style's the thing that's putting me off.
Oh,
Genuinely, I've just
really?
not. Yeah, I don't know why. It just feels like it's that 2000s. Let's do 3D look
Okay,
animated.
like the cell
Do you get what I
shadedy,
mean?
right?
Yeah,
Interesting.
I may give it a go when I see more reviews and stuff. I've seen bits that people have said it's really good.
Mhm.
When it gets a little bit further along, I may give it a go.
Yeah,
Um, but that is the only thing. It's just not my art style that I like.
fair
But
enough. Fair enough.
I could be swung around like I didn't. To be fair, I didn't like the animation that was going to be used in Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. But I came around to that. I
True.
thought it was quite good. So
Yeah,
yeah, I might
true.
give it a go. Actually, yeah,
I
thinking
mean,
about it.
it's
Yeah.
it's um it's currently like on sale 10% off for like 22 quid, so it's not bad on Steam. It
Mm,
might be the same on like consoles. It's currently releasing episodically, so episodes 1 and 2 are out now. Next, or
mm,
as of Friday, actually, I think it'll be episodes 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6 the week after, and then 7 and 8 the week after that. Um, but if it's anything like the other games I've played, every game I've played by theirs is a banger. The story, like the Walking Dead story at the end of the
mm,
first season, properly made me cry. Like
mm,
it was powerful, and the characters are already so charming. Some of the ones you meet in episode 1, and you really care for them. It's the voice acting is amazing. The main guy's played by Aaron Paul from
mm.
Breaking Bad. Um, poor Brad. Um, and you have like a stellar voice cast of like critical role people as well, like Laura Bailey, Travis Willingham, Matt Mercer's in it. Um, oh my God, what's his name from the Batman? Who plays the Watcher as well? Jeffrey
Oh,
Wright.
Jeffrey Wright. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it as well.
Okay.
It's very good, and it's very well
Okay.
acted. But yeah,
I might
anyway,
check it out. I might
yeah,
check it out. We'll see. Yeah.
that that is all the pop culture news I've got as well. So
Hmm.
yeah, interesting
Yeah.
week.
So Comic Con,
Comic Con.
MCM.
Yes.
Uh, really good. Again,
Yeah.
that was really good. Like I think like last time we said, I think MCM again improved again.
One
Genuinely,
100%. Yeah,
yeah. I thought
absolutely.
like more of the Excel was open this time, which I thought was fantastic.
Hmm.
The whole back of the Excel, they have built an entire new section of the Excel, which not all of that was open, but it meant that they could use more of the Excel, which was then the cosplay like hospital area and the cosplay central area, which was really nice that it wasn't overcrowded with people who weren't interested in it. If you get what I mean, that were just walking past, you could literally go up there and get what you needed done.
Hmm.
Um, I thought the con again was really diverse. Again, it's with EGX, which gave the gaming opportunity side, which again was really good. There was a few indie developers. There was one that I'd never even heard of called Beneath, um,
Ooh.
which I'd never seen before. It looked like a Call of Cthulhu sort of horror game. It's a first person.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Um,
Yeah.
it looks all right. Looks pretty good.
That does
We had
sound
obviously
very cool.
the big one they had was Lego Batman, which
Yes.
it's like a reboot of the Lego Batman series, which from all accounts it literally looks like it's Arkham as a Lego game,
Literally.
which
Yeah.
it looks so fun. Um, it's one that I will definitely be playing. For the first time, Lego is going to have a difficulty mode, so you can turn the difficulty up on it.
Ooh, okay.
There's going to be a full combat system, which is like counter and attack, like on the Arkham games, the open
Yep.
world. It's going to take all the aspects of all the films and turn it into one big cohesive story,
That's
um,
crazy to me. Yes.
which is mad. I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm really intrigued to see how it's going to work. Um,
Agreed.
so yeah, that
Agreed.
looks really cool. I think there was a couple more games, but I might be missing what they were. What was the other ones? There was another one
There
from
was
Bandai.
Little Nightmares
Um,
3. Little
that
Nightmares
was what I
3
was thinking of.
has, yep,
Yeah.
sequel to the very popular. It's like they're like cutesy, but also genuinely scary horror games. Little
Mm,
Nightmares 1 and 2. There's multiplayer in this one. If you like the first two, you'll absolutely like this one as well. Yeah, much of the same good stuff, really.
mm.
Um, yeah, yeah, there's I'm sure there's other ones as well, but yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
one of the things I was definitely going to point out was with the photo system, how they actually ran the photos this time. So, if anyone's listened to the DragonCon episode, I said how DragonCon had run their photo ops and that, and I wasn't expecting this, but MCM this time ran it exactly the same way as it did at DragonCon.
oh,
So it's like someone had seen that and ran it exactly the same, that you had a group slot time, you went into a line rather than just free will, whatever it was. It was literally you're in row 19, you're in group one, then it goes to in group two in row 20 for the same person, and it was ran really well. Like there was a little bit of a confusion because where I went to meet John Bernthal at 12:40 was my slot. And when we got there, they were like, "Oh, this has been cancelled. There's only 5 o'clock now." So we were all a bit like, "Oh, damn!" That messed my day up completely. I was like, "Oh, damn! This really messes everything up." Turns out
hmm.
it wasn't, and there was like some sort of communication error, so it did actually happen in the end. Um, My only thing is, I wish you got more time with them in there. I know, obviously, it's a photo op, and you can go up to the desk and that. But if you're not able to afford a photo and an autograph, you might not get to talk to him as much. We didn't get to talk to him at all.
Uh,
um, but still, the photo's really good. I'm really happy with the photo. But yeah, that was ran so much better than I've seen it before. Um, so
Phenomenal.
much better than how Monopoly events run theirs. Um, one of the things I really dislike how Monopoly is ran is they offer Diamond Pass for the photo ops. So you can go up and be in the queue to meet the person, and you could have been there waiting 40 minutes or so, and then suddenly someone comes up and goes, "Well, I've got a Diamond Pass one," and just walks straight in front of you.
That's really annoying.
Um, and it's really, yeah, it's so annoying because then sometimes more and more Diamond Pass people will be late, and you'll get to a point where they'll then go, "You've been waiting for an hour," but they'll go, "Actually, the cut-off time is now. You're not going to get to meet them right now because we've had too many
Oh,
people turn up." Like, and it's like, well, that's unfair because I've been waiting here an hour and that person's turned up at the last minute on their slot and just walked straight in. That's really unfair because I've then just wasted an hour or so of my day.
absolutely. That's
So
so shit. Like the rich people can
yeah,
just, come in and
yeah.
do that and
I don't think that was even an option. MCM, like a diamond pass or something like that. It was everyone's the same. You pay for your photo
good.
and that's it. Like,
Yes, that's very good.
so yeah, that was really well ran.
Well done,
Um,
MCM. Yes.
yeah.
Well done.
I mean, I know a lot of the photographers were a bit upset, and this isn't at MCM. I did speak to one of them about it, and he said that it's not on MCM. MCM lined out the rules very specifically this time, and that was very good. It was the security again of the XL were being
Oh,
very hit or miss on what they were actually letting people do, and that at one point one of the photographers was told to move on completely because he had flash out. This is outside. He was told to move on by this certain specific security person.
mm.
Came back later. That security person was still stood there, and there was a group of photographers with the exact same equipment being allowed to use it. So
Yeah, that's not. There's only so much
again,
MCM can do
yeah,
about that, right? Because it's their,
yeah,
as you say, it's
yeah,
their security
literally.
at the XL. So
Yeah, it's the
that's,
Excel security that just don't. Some of them love it, some of them don't seem bothered, um, and that's a shame because the rest of the con is being improved and ran really well.
yes.
We've said before, like it's being more catered to a variety of stuff now rather than just anime con again. It's back
Mm-hmm.
to being everything.
Yeah.
Um, I thought the artist alley was fantastic.
Yes.
This time it was huge. The artist
Mm.
alley was massive.
Really well laid out. Lots of
Um,
space for each
yep.
one. Like, it didn't feel like you had actually breathing room is what I liked.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
you could like quite distinctly have each area for each artist as
Mm,
you went down the rows.
mm. I am
Yeah.
so glad I went to meet Chip Zdarsky on the Friday
Yes.
in the end because I walked straight up to his table and was the only person there. Yet when I went past the next 2 days, his queue was literally down the road and round the corner.
Oh,
So I'd have been waiting there
jeez.
a long time. So my choice to actually like rush around and get there was actually a really good option.
Phenomenal.
Worked out really
Phenomenal.
well.
Nice.
Um,
Nice. Um,
yeah, Art
what
Sally was
else?
fantastic.
Yes.
I feel as though I don't feel as though the cons got bigger, but the layout feels more spaced out. Like I
Yeah.
know the Saturday was busy, as it always is,
Hmm.
but I had to go inside on the Saturday, and I didn't feel as though it was as cramped.
Yeah.
Like it is busy, it's always
It was
busy,
busy.
but
Yeah. Weirdly, I
it
mean,
didn't feel as cramped.
the busiest to me is always in the actual Excel hallway, not in the halls
Mm,
themselves. So
yep,
again, not
yep,
MCM, but it's just the Excel. So yeah,
yep.
it didn't feel uncomfortable, you know.
No, no.
I had gone to a different con actually earlier that same week, which is Essen Spiele in Germany, which is the world's largest board game convention. And that, my God, that is bigger than MCM in terms of number of halls and the space of each hall, but you cannot move to save your life. Maybe literally, which is very bad. But like walking in the halls or in the hallways or anything, it'll take you 20 minutes to get from like one to like the like not even halfway through to the hall. I'm talking like a few stalls down. There are so many people. It's awful.
Mm,
Um, yeah, so part of the cramping, as we've said, is the Excel. MCM have done a really good job of the layout this time.
mm,
Now, for listeners, like obviously we're not exhibitors or anything like that. We don't have stalls to sell anything, so I can't comment on whether or not the stall placement for each individual, merchant was any good, but it felt as a
mm.
consumer pretty well laid out to navigate and stuff.
Yeah. I know one person who was running a stall,
Mm,
and he said he paid a bit more for where he was. Obviously, you pay a bit more for where you are specifically and everything, and he paid for a better one. But he had made back his money plus more, plus the amount to be able to pay for Birmingham MCM. So
whoa.
he did
Okay.
really well and was really happy with how it did. So he made a profit enough to pay for his next stall and also just money that he'd earned himself profit wise. So
Okay,
he was
legit.
very, very happy.
That's very good.
Um,
Wow.
yeah,
Fair
and
play.
he was in a very good spot. He was in a very good spot, I will say. Like he was well, he got a lot of room. He was down one of the main aisles, literally, like he was on there. So the main aisles, he was there. Um, but he said it was really well done and everything. He was really happy with how it went. Really well ran.
Ooh,
So yeah, from a trader's point of view, by the sounds of it, he was very happy.
excellent news.
So can't complain of that. Like one of the things
Nice.
again, I think we mentioned it last time is it's really nice to see big brands getting involved. Like there's obviously the
Mm-hmm.
independent stores and the indie stores of people selling their stuff and everything, but to have Bandai, Hasbro, which obviously was a big one for me again,
Mm-hmm.
and it not just being oh, Hasbro are here with stuff, old stuff, and they're just showing old stuff. Hasbro are now actually announcing stuff at MCM. Like they have a panel and revealing new stuff,
Yeah.
which is
It's become
great.
that kind
And
of con. Yeah, it's become,
yeah,
the con that people go to. It's our San Diego Comic Con, right? It's the
hmm,
closest we've got, you know. So it's great that they're giving it the gravitas that it is due, you know.
yeah, yeah. And I am genuinely. I'm gonna rant a little bit. I keep
Okay.
seeing people online complaining about MCM, still saying, "Oh, you
Mm,
can't go because it's an elitist cosplay con." I
What does
have
that even
no
mean?
idea where you get that from. Like,
Yeah.
like, what is that even? Yeah, literally, what does that even mean? Like, where does this even come from? Like,
Yeah, elitist
what?
from who? I mean, if someone's thinking that, like, I don't know, from like a competition perspective or just walking around perspective or what? I genuinely don't understand. Like,
No, I don't get
uh,
that. Like,
yeah, oh, okay.
I can
From
remember a time when, like, openly, people were getting a little bit fed up with MCM, like with how
hmm
stuff was being run.
hmm
And we're not sponsored by MCM. Like we both
No,
got creator passes or anything. So we're not sponsored or anything. We're not paid to say this or anything.
no.
We both have agreed and like said while we're at the con, this is so much better than what it used to be, and it's improving, and we can only say what we actually feel that we like really enjoyed it. Like
Yep,
I remember a time that you said you were never going to a London con again because it was
yep,
too busy and that you didn't like what was going on in there.
yep. All
And I think
correct.
you've both I think you've just changed your mind.
Absolutely, we've
I would
completely
say
like
like
about faced it, like 180 entirely when we're like, you know
mm,
what? It is worth it because yeah, exactly that. It feels more spacious. It feels more like there's, well, loads of things to do aside from all of the, video game stuff we've already talked about. There's loads to experience all the panels. Like
mm.
the Little Nightmares experience, by the way, was an escape room, for example. Like they had a Predator
Ah,
Badlands
mm,
panel, they had the God of War panel, they had Rick and Morty panel. They
mm.
had like they actually
The
showed the
boys.
first 20 minutes of Predator Badlands at the panel, like again, and this is
Wow.
like San Diego Comic-Con level stuff, and that was the
Mm,
first time anyone had seen it because when they actually showed it at SDCC or a similar big con, I can't remember what the last one was. They at the Predator Badlands one, I think they only showed like 10 minutes, but then when it came to MCM, they had more. They were like, well, we've done more of the film now, so here is more.
mm,
How cool is that, right?
mm,
Um, and as creators go, like there was, I mean, you went to it, I couldn't go, but there was like this creator walk around at the very beginning of the
yep.
con on the Friday morning, which is great. There's an entire creator lounge. There's that upstairs area, which is now really well utilized, as you said, at the back of the XL or the east side of the XL. At the top,
Hmm.
they had the exhibition pillars of like, people we know, but like our friends who have been like photographed by really talented people in their really talented cosplays. There is that like entire lounge area with what's the word I'm looking for? With like workshops, and like it
Mm,
was like you could walk in and just see what was on at the time and like learn stuff, and it was there was just so much to do and experience and see, and I genuinely haven't even listed like 20% of it.
mm,
There's so much there. I think the food stalls as well inside the actual convention were also somehow better. Like I didn't wait in the queue that long any of the days for food.
mm.
Um, which is unheard of. Yes, sitting is still a bit of an issue, seating is still a bit of an issue, but again, that could be just an Excel thing. There's just not enough room
That's just the same
for
everywhere, though,
everything, for
isn't it?
everything.
With that sort of
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
you're never going to be able to put enough seating in because if you put the seating in, that means you obviously have to take something out, sort of
Exactly.
thing. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, I only bought something once in the food wise in the XL, not because like I didn't like it or anything. I thought it was fantastic. I love chicken wings. Flipping love chicken wings. And got red Frank's red hot chicken wings. I love
Oh,
Frank's sauce as well. So it's
Frank sauce is delicious. Yes.
so I got them and they were really good. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, I agree. It looked like that everything looked great. So I can't fault that. Literally, again,
Yep.
I think it seems like we're just going to keep saying this like every time that it's improving and
Yeah.
they are taking feedback and listening to people
Yeah.
with stuff.
We'll say it till
Um,
it becomes not true, but at the minute it's true
mm,
every time. Like,
mm,
it started, in my opinion, when I went from October last year, and I was like, oh my God, things have really improved. And it's 3 for 3. October last year, May this year, October this year. Like, it's
yeah, because
really well done.
we've got one more to go, which is
Yep.
Birmingham,
Yes.
which I enjoy Birmingham.
Yeah.
It's not as great for a photography aspect because it's like the NEC and stuff like that. And there's one side of the NEC I like more to the other side. But
hmm
again, we'll probably do a quick roundup at the end and we'll be fully honest. Like if there's stuff that needs improving, we'll say it needs
We'll say it.
improving. But there
Yeah.
was nothing that stood out to me that I was like, oh, that needs doing. I didn't have any problems getting in. I didn't have
No.
problems with security.
Nope.
Um,
It was well. It
I
was
know a
well
couple.
good.
I know a couple did, as I say, like with the photography aspect. But yeah, it was well organized, completely.
Yeah,
Really, really well
100%.
organized. So
There's one thing, and I
kudos.
think if anyone from NCM is listening, it's not a negative criticism. It's just like a potential suggestion. Someone was like, "Oh, I'm so tired today." It's like, I've been on the go all the time. It's like my health points, my HP is down, and I was like, what if there was a way in their app you could create like a little character avatar of yourself, or like upload a picture of yourself and have like your own character sheet in the app, which shows like your HP, like it'll show like who you're cosplaying that day. So and like you can show it to your friends, or like take a screenshot, show it to your friends. And that way, if anyone like, if you're eating, or if anyone asks you for a photo, or if anyone wants to engage with you in any way, like it could be a well-known thing that everyone can pull out their app and be like, yes, I'm good for stuff, or no, I'm really low health right now, or something, just like a little
Mm.
status indicator. I don't know. I'm
Well,
not
yeah,
particularly like, if I may say so, I'm not particularly socially awkward. I don't know if it'll help people who are socially awkward who might struggle to say that sort of thing, but if it becomes like a known part of our con culture that everyone has this app that we could just check in with each other and show each other's HP or something. Yeah,
yeah,
I just thought it'd be interesting. Again, not a negative criticism, just like, hey, maybe this is a thing, a cool thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very much looking
Again,
forward
yeah.
to MCM Birmingham well, God, in a
Yeah,
month. It is a month from now.
I know. Yeah, I've got a month to finish Rivals Daredevil. Shit.
Yes, I have a
Um,
month to start literally anything.
I
And
am
sort
doing
accommodation.
peace. I'm doing Peacemaker on the Sunday.
Wow, okay. I had
Just
wondered
saying.
actually. I had wondered. I wonder if I could bash out a vigilante in
Mm.
in a month. Hmm.
We'll see.
We will see. I was also thinking of
Um,
starting and cranking out the John Kent Secret Six suit.
that'd be cool.
Um, yeah,
Yeah.
because I need three, and Saturday's already going to be your
Nice.
idol Genu again because I there's more I have to do to him as well. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, I'm just doing the 2 days, just money wise. Unfortunately,
nice.
I'd like
Yeah,
to do
fair
three,
enough.
but just money wise, Saturday,
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah, that's how
I
it
will
goes.
definitely get FOMO seeing everyone on the Friday, though. I know I
Yeah.
will. But
Uh,
yeah, I want to say again, the staff were great. I had a really good
yes.
interaction with one of them. Um, it was literally the John Bernthal thing, and it was the day before. I got my email saying you're at 5 o'clock, that was when I was like, oh dear. Literally everything I'm doing is at 5 o'clock because I have an interview with Hasbro at 5. So if anyone's listening, coming up soon on the podcast channel will be a full interview with me and Dwight from the Hasbro design team talking
Nice.
about Marvel Legends, which was really interesting because I'm a massive Marvel Legends collector. So I was well up for that, and it's my first official interview in person of someone. So I
Oh,
was very nervous, but I really enjoyed it, and now I
sounds like
want
you
to do more.
smashed it. Yes, definitely.
Um, now I want to do more. Um, but yeah, I went up to the guy and at the photo thing and said, "Look, unfortunately, I've had this come up. Um, I'm a bit stuck. Is there any help you can give me?" And he said, "Well, we can either give you the full refund. I can literally give it you right now, or I can see if there's space later on in the day, and you could, sorry, earlier on in the day, you can come at the 12:40 slot." And I said, "Well, I would rather come because I still want to meet the guy. I don't want to just miss out. So if the 12:40 option is there, and literally within like 10 seconds he's gone, yep, there's your ticket. Come at 12:40. No
Wow.
worries at all.
Just like that.
It's
Wow.
that easy. I mean, and it sounds so stupid that it should be like that, but there's times when it isn't like that.
Yeah. Good
So
job, MCM.
yeah,
Shout out.
really,
Legit.
whoever the guy was, kudos to him. He was great. So
Nice.
yeah,
Nice. That's awesome.
really good.
Um, really good. Cool. I mean, yeah, huge thanks I mean, I know it must be so hard setting up and running an event and taking down an event and like there's so many moving parts involved and it must just be so
Hmm.
stressful making sure everything goes off without a hitch. And like again, from our experience, it did. I mean, from other people's experience, it might not have. All I can say is from what I've seen anecdotally, what I've heard, and in terms of the data I've seen, it was another really extremely well done con. So again, very much
Yeah.
looking forward to Birmingham. That was MCM
Yes.
in a
I am as well.
nutshell. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Well, lovely stuff. I mean, I got nothing else to say. I don't know about you.
Short and sweet.
Short
Well,
and
short and
sweet.
sweet. We've nearly got an
For
hour, but
us.
yeah.
It's short for us. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
cool. Well, thank you very much for listening. Indeed, you still are. If you're watching us, yes, we are in Udi's because we were cold and tired. But follow
Hmm.
us anyway on Instagram, Podcast Pop Cultured, and TikTok, pop.cultured.pod, and our YouTube. Search Podcast Pop Cultured, Pop Cultured
Which
the
I do need.
podcast.
I do need to update. I am apologize. YouTube is very, very, very hard to backlog. So it may be
Yes.
the fact that I start uploading from now the new episodes because it takes so long to back update them. So I will probably start uploading the new stuff from now and every so often put an old episode on so that people can catch up on the old episodes if they'd like to.
And that works too. So thank you for supporting us, if indeed you still do, and for listening. We'll be back next time with another episode.
Cheers.
Bye.
Stop.